Too much noise.
Yes.
Enough. Enough. Just a second. Too much echoes. Echoes. Too much gagas. Too much gagas. So here we are.
Are you wearing red again? Oh.
Yeah, I thought about this today. Say, I look at my wardrobe. There are too many red sweaters,
Okay.
and I guess how can unconsciously, I get unconsciously. I'm so pissed off about PT that every time I'm going to buy a sweater, I buy red sweater.
Right. Yes. This years we have to vote
Yes.
in a candidate.
Have you already made up a mind?
I don't know. I don't know what I will do.
Well, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. I don't want to spoil my. I don't want to ruin my or to spoil my class today. Let me tell you why. Because I'm recording. I'm recording the class. Right? I'm recording the class. If I talk everything that is stuck here about politics, I won't be able to broadcast my video. You know,
Yes.
because I'm free. You know, I'm free. But after Paola Calocella, I learned a lesson. If you want to have leftist students, if you want to have left wing student, don't talk about politics.
Yes. You need to be quiet.
Yes.
Be quiet.
Yes. Keep your mouth shut. You know, you see what happened to Paola Corachella. Nobody knows how to speak that name. It's Corachella. Uh,
Carroceja.
Casajola.
Casajola. Casarola.
Casarola. Nobody. And then let me talk to you about it. Well, I'm very, I'm following the what happened, and the girl is really in a ruin. She's really in a ruin. Last Sunday, I was in Campinas, my wife and I, and we just passed in front of the restaurant. It was 2 p.m. Nobody there, man. Nobody there. Now you imagine
There's
Saturday.
a restaurant at Campinas.
Yes, in Campinas. That's right. There in near Coronel Quirino, the street near Coronel Quirino, and then just by curiosity, just by curiosity, we just passed. So, oh, where is the line and the long line? To Jesus, they are. You know what? They are big liars. They are big liars. You know,
Yes.
it's amazing. We are living in a very hard moment. We are living a very hard moment. Talking about politics, talking about politics. We have to make a decision. You have to vote. We have to choose a candidate, right? And I'm suspicious because I'm wearing hat. I'm wearing red.
Uh,
Yes.
I believe that doesn't matter who no salvation. I looked at around, and then I saw some candidates to president. They are the same. They are the same. Just I'm in the left, I'm in the right, I'm in the center.
The center. Yes, I'm the center. And the people. And the people. Where? Okay, where are the people?
Yes, exactly. We are in trouble because they only see their interest, seus interesses.
Yeah, their interest. Yes, their interest.
Oh, can you see? I voted in Bozo.
Yes, yeah, last 2018. 2018.
I believe him. I believed him, and then he disappointed me. And then today, I really don't know what I need to. I need to vote, but I look around and I saw the same, and then it's a hard question.
Yes. Let me just my point of view. My point of view is this, because I don't have the I have a how can I say an enhanced vision. Let's talk about enhanced vision. For example, when I watch the news about France, about the United States of America, about Germany, and for example, in the United States of America, for American to have an inflation of 8%, I mean, it's something like, wow, 8%. I've never seen a news because I watch CNN, ABC News, right? ABC News, a guy from ABC News or whatever. I watch the news. I never listen an American guy put the blame on Joe Biden about the inflation. And Joe Biden was the only American president bringing inflation to America. They have all the rights to say, Joe Biden, you are not a good president because we never had an inflation like this. But they say, okay, that's right, the inflation, the situation, we got the pandemic, and now we have a war, and they talk about gasoline. I have so many American friends and even Brazilian friends to say, gasoline are very, very high.
Yes, it goes to the top.
And but listen to me. None of my friends, none of my American friends put the blame on Joe Biden.
Yes.
So I just want you to understand here in Brazil, we have inflation, Fernando Henrique Cardoso, we have inflation, Fernando Collor, we had inflation Tamar, we had inflation Sarney, we had inflation in Lula, we had inflation in Dilma, right? Now they say, oh, Bolsonaro is guilty because of the inflation.
No.
You see, something like so if you start, for example, they didn't allow him, they didn't let him govern since the beginning. Since the beginning. For example, today I was watching the news. They want the Minister of the Justice. They want the Minister of Justice to go to the Parliament to say why the police killed Genivaldo. Why the minister? I know the minister will be there and say, "Can I ask you a question? Why that happened to Genivaldo, and you are guilty because they killed Genivaldo?" And the guy goes, "Hey, I'm guilty because they killed Genivaldo. I didn't ask anyone to kill Genivaldo. I never heard about Genivaldo, and I'm guilty because of this." I mean, are you going to put the no? I didn't hear anyone. I didn't hear anyone say Joe Biden is guilty because what was the name of the guy? George uh, George. I forgot the last name. The police killed George, and now Joe Biden is guilty. It's something so stupid, so insane, you know. So we start to think about, put the blame on me, put the blame on me. It's me, right?
No, before the pandemic, I was talking about with a friend of mine, and then we are talking about economic situation, and then I told him, oh, if the companies or agronegócio,
Oh, agribusiness.
agribusiness, and all this department don't be calm and try to equilibrate situation, economic situation.
Oh, to balance.
To balance the economic situation, because we have a lot of prices on the high top.
Yes.
And then the common person like me, like you, like him, we will not have money to pay the bills, or to go to the shopping, or go to the supermarket, or pay the gas, like a gasoline, or things like that.
Okay.
We need to go to the supermarket to put some meal, alimentos.
Yes, that's right.
Meals at home. But I believe that the problem is not only the inflation.
Yes, inflation. Yes.
Inflation and war and pandemic situation. I believe that the people try to take some advantage in the situation, because pay attention, when the pandemic started, from the beginning of the pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
the gas station near my house had a price, the ethanol price, like 2 point. Oh, sorry. Before the pandemic, the price it's almost 4
Mm-hmm.
reais. When the pandemic started, all the stores estavam
We're closing.
were closed or need to close it. They need to close it.
They need to close.
They need to close the door and then stop to work. The price of the gas, like gasoline, ethanol, comes down around 2.4 or 2.38 reais. That moment, the dollar is increasing, was increasing, and then we have already deal with the high price.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I remember. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
And then it's not only the inflation or pandemic. I believe that some people have want to take some advantage of the situation.
Yes, you imagine. For example, we are. Let's put up this situation. Let's talk about our people, Brazilian people. What happened? Is suppose you have a truck, right? And that truck is full of the domestic gadgets like fan, refrigerator, what else? Okay, stove, and so. So you're driving that truck, and then unfortunately, what happened to your truck? So your truck overturned on the road, and you have a terrible accident, right? So what happened? Uh, people living around, people living around, they say, "Hey man, we had an accident near the road. Let's go, let's see what happened." And when they arrive there, the driver and his assistant, they are in panic or they are injured, and people say, "Oh, the driver is in the cabin. The driver is in the cabin." "Oh, really?" "Yes." And he's asked, and the guy said, "Oh, look at there. There's some fridge, stove, fan." So instead of helping the guys, what are they going to do? They're going to carry everything, fan, refrigerator, this one. And the guy say, "Hey, isn't there anybody called the police or the ambulance?" They say, "No, get the fridge, get the fan, everybody, you know." So, hey, call your neighbors to help you out. Take a wheelbarrow to pick. You know what a wheelbarrow? A wheelbarrow to put the things on the right there, and then everybody's going to take. And what about the driver and his assistant? They are there.
The
So
people,
I just try to talk to you about this. For example, the president is trying to save the nation, and people say, "Oh, the president put his finger in the nose. The president drank coffee when he put the mask out. The president talk." So you start to think about. I don't believe that. I don't believe this because we have so big problems to solve. We have so big problems to solve, and people are talking about the president didn't comb his hair, and then we start to think about what happened. Remember, you talk about the inflation. We don't see Brazilian people. For example, everybody knows how to save Petrobras.
no. Well, if I told you, oh, I know how to save Petrobras and how to save this problem, I will be a liar because it's a hard situation. It's a hard situation. But I believe that there are a lot of people trying to put situation in a political situation. Oh, when Lula was here, the price of the gas was 2 reals. Oh, God bless Lula.
Yeah, you talk about him. You know.
Yeah, but the first of all, the Petrobras need the president of the president of Brazil need to decide. The Petrobras state company or public private company.
Yeah, public or private.
Public or private, because we need to pay money or tax to keep the Petrobras working, and at the same time we need to pay for gas, for gasoline, for ethanol, and then to pay twice. I don't know. And the worst, we need to pay, and the Petrobras is a company that is looking for
investors and profits. Talk about profits and profits
on the abroad, because they need to divide and try to how can I say, think like Bolsa de Valores, and then we need to transform the Petrobras in ações, another.
We call it stock market. Stock market.
And the stock market, and then the interest, the principal. Sorry, I need to reform the idea. Os principais interessados são os investidores lá de fora.
Oh, yes, right? Oh, the principal investors.
Yes.
You say the principal investors are foreigners. Yeah, foreigners. Yeah, foreigners. The principal investors are the foreigners. But I see like this, for example, your fiancé has a store, right?
Yes.
And sometimes it's really hard to administrate money. And then suppose you go there and you need to put gas in your car, and you say, Vivian,
yes.
You open the drawer. Oh, you have money. Can I put the 50 reais in my gas in the tank? And she's gonna say, oh, sorry, I don't have money. But you say, no, look here, we got the money here. I mean, you see the money, but probably in her mind she's thinking about, oh, I have to pay the bill, I have to pay my rent, I have to pay the electricity, I have to pay this. And sometimes, I mean, the same happens to me. For example, I have to pay for internet, I have to pay for the electricity, I have to pay for yeah, that's right. But what happened? If I don't have enough money, I'm going to pay for what is urgent. What is urgent? For example, if I don't have internet, I can teach you.
Yes.
If I don't teach you,
you don't receive.
I don't receive. Right? So every time people say, oh, now Petrobras is making a big money. At the same time, they are thinking about, well, we have to invest in a refinery, because if you don't invest in a refinery, all the time we need the petrol, we need oil, we have to pay for Bolivia, we have to pay for, I don't know who, right, to buy this one. But what happened? People, the leftists, they say, no, give the money to the people. Give the money to the people. Okay, that's right. I take the money, I take Petrobras money, I give to the people. And next year, you have to buy the fuel again from Bolivia because we didn't have a refinery. Okay, that's right. And so, I learned a lesson about the seed. right? About the seed. If you take the money from your company, you are eating the seed, not the fruit. You're eating the seed. If you eat the seed, it's not going to grow, it's not going to blossom, it's not going to grow, so it's going to end. So it's very difficult to take a decision. For example, let's put up this way. Petrobras, 5 years ago, we had a big loss, and we had to pay a lot of money for the loss. Today, we have to pay for gas, but Petrobras get a very big profit. I mean, I have the money there. I have the money there. We are in a different situation now. Do you understand what I mean? In the past, we have two bad situations, negative. I had to pay for the company because the company was robbed, and then I have to pay for the gas. Okay, good. But now I have to pay for the gas, but the company they have 460 billion, don't know dollar or reais, and Paulo Guedes is thinking about what I'm gonna do is 406 billion reais. So we have to wait for them to make a decision. But what happened? The leftists, no, we want Paulo Gustavo six. We want 6 billion for Paulo Gustavo. Oh no, we want 6 billion for Cultura. So what they want to do? They want to force. They want to force the government to make a decision.
I
Do, do,
believe
do, do
that,
you understand? Do you understand what I mean?
yes.
I mean, you have. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have 465 billion, but I have to think about where I am going to, like you said, where I am going to invest, how I'm going to handle or to manage this money.
I believe that we need to invest in refinery, refinery,
Oh, refinery.
and then we need to extract the petroleum and try to refinar,
Refine,
refine,
yeah, refine. That's the
and
verb to refine
and then we able to refine the petroleum.
and to be independent.
Yes,
We had, that we had the money to do that.
yes.
you know, but
That's the point. That's the point. Who will solve and who will think this problem?
guy, what I do not, what I can't get it, what I can't put up, what I can't bear, what I can bear. Every time I watch the devil, we call it the devil, Lula, say we have to save Petrobras because I listen to I don't and some people I think I used guys
Lula is a motherfucker.
no but okay no you are the motherfucker. I mean it's okay, you are the motherfucker. Lula is the motherfucker, everybody motherfucker me, whatever. The problem is you listen to someone or you listen to someone you are robbed. There are a lot of proof. There are a lot of proof. Let's imagine. Do you have a cell phone?
Yes, I have.
Okay, Lula doesn't. Do you have a house?
family house.
Okay, that's right. But you got your family house.
I don't have house.
Yeah, so Lula doesn't, right? Do you have a car?
No.
Okay, that's right. But Lula doesn't. But you think about, let me ask a question. You were president for 8 years. You were deputy for 4 years, and okay. That's right. And you have nothing.
Camilo, listen. All the things that Lula has, all the things that Lula has that hasn't the Lula. This thing is a friend of him.
I see. Oh, that's right.
Now he is married.
Yeah. He's married with Zhang Zhang. Zhang Zhang.
And then the wife is not não é do Lula. Is not Lula.
Isn't his. Isn't his.
Isn't his. The wife is a friend of Lula.
I guess so. I guess so. And then just to I understand. I understand. What I understand. Some people that are following Lula because 2018, 17, 18, when he was in prison, everybody was imagine if you are a follower, if you are Lula's follower, you're like all right for 4 years, no, yeah, about no less than 4 years, 2019, 20, for 1 year he was in prison. About 1 year he was in prison. Now they have a chance. They have a chance to say, yes, I was right. But let me talk to you about when you stop. Listen from me. When they stop and say, oh, is he an honest? I guess not. But your pride says no. Yes he is. Yes he is. For example, yesterday a reporter asked Lula about yesterday or this morning. Geraldo Alckmin voted for Dilma impeachment. Not voted, but he was for. No, he wasn't. No, yes, he was. And Lula said no, he wasn't. And then somebody, internet. Today we have internet, and somebody went to the internet and he was there. Today it's quite impossible. It's quite impossible for you to say no. You know.
Yes, I know. It's a hard situation. Yes.
But what I believe is like this. I have big friends. They are fans. They are fans of Lula. They are crazy about him. But we are friends anyway.
Yes, I have some friends that like it on the lefts, but okay, no problem. They have the right,
They have the right
to be stupid.
Don't say so. You have your right to choose. You know, you have your right to choose.
Yes.
And today, for example, this morning, my wife and I we were watching television, and Rede Globo talk about, and Rede Globo talk about Bolsonaro wasn't wearing a helmet. He was driving his motorcycle, and he was wearing his helmet. And then the camera was only on his motorcycle. You know, and I thought to myself, nobody nobody has ever stopped it. I mean, they stop it to think about, but they never say, I am 58 years old. I've never seen in my whole life someone carrying a multitude, bring a multitude of people like this. I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about people from the party or whatever. I'm talking about population. I'm talking about population. I'm talking about people, families. You know, families. People say, "Oh, let's go there," and so on. I buy my own. I buy my own flag. I buy my own T-shirt. I pay my gasoline. I go and things like this. But at the
Yeah, the point of the in my point of the view, the people need to waiting for a hero, and then they transform Bolsonaro as a hero, or Lula as a hero, or Dilma as a hero, and then I don't like it.
and we can sing like what is Tina Turner. We don't need another hero.
Yes,
We don't need
because
to know our hey home.
he is a person, a simple person.
Yeah, it's
He's
like
not divine divindade.
no, he's not.
He's not, and then the people need to stop it. Oh, just check. Oh, follow the person and try to force the person, the candidate, or things like that. Try to do the best for us. Don't need to don't need to transform in an angel or things like that.
What's this? What I see that, for example, I will talk about me. I will talk about me. If I don't lift, I'm talking about me. If I don't lift Bolsonaro up, somebody, I mean, hundreds of people are trying to turn him down, turn him down. So, for example, every time I get people say, "No, look at this, look at that, look at this," 100 people, and then, for example, imagine Regina Duarte came to work with Bolsonaro in Rede Globo. Pá! Sérgio Reis came to work with Bolsonaro. Rede Globo. Pá! Right? Mário Frias came to work with Bolsonaro. Rede Globo. Pá! Um, Gustavo Gustavo Lima. I mean, let me ask you a question. Jô Soares talk good about Bolsonaro, Rede Globo. I mean, so if you don't have someone to say no, go 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 go, and so they say about man. Imagine Bonner, Eliane Cantanhede, Andrea Sadi, and this one, and right. They say about guy. We talk about the guy night and day. Okay, Dilma, we made a big success. Yeah, color, yeah, right. but this guy is hard to kill. This guy is hard to kill. You know,
Yes.
imagine, for example, imagine. I have 1 minute. I have 1 minute. Imagine
Yes.
they have their meeting. Okay, they close the door, close the door, close the door. Everybody, close the door. Bonner, come in, come in, come in. Hey, okay, Gerson, camarada, come here. Okay. Guy, you have to be stronger. What's happening? You're talking. You're this. You know, I have to pay a lot of bills. I have to pay this. Come on, everybody, you have to be stronger. And they say, oh, but we are trying. There is a chart. There is a chart, Dona Ana. And Dona Ana is going to say, we are trying our best, but,
But
you know,
yes.
okay, tomorrow we are going to continue. I record the class. You know, let me send you the link. I don't know if I'm going to, probably it's going to be private. This one is
Yes.
going to be private. I will think about it. I don't want to ruin. I don't want to ruin my life. I don't want to ruin your life. I mean, your life, because people say, "Oh, Eduardo's talking about politics and so on." But to practice, okay, for us to practice, that's okay. But this classroom is going to be uh, private.
Okay.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you very much.
See you
I
tomorrow.
mean, it's private, not because of me. It's because of you. Because everybody knows my position. You know,
Yes.
everybody, everybody knows about my position. But I don't want to make. I don't want to mix class and politics.
Okay. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. See ya. Bye bye. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Uh, I don't want to, I like to separate things like this. English student, my school, and things like this. But sometimes it's really hard. You have to set apart, right? So, bye.